Hey everyone, this is JCS Starcraft with the third game of the Zotac Beta Cup Finals between Jimpo, the Red Terran, and DeMusliM, the Purple Terran. DeMusliM spawning at the 6 o'clock position on Lost Temple, and Jimpo spawning at the 3 o'clock. And here we go, Jimpo now Jimpo down 2-0, DeMusliM up 2-0. Had a great game last game, out macro Jimpo, and kind of had I think a little bit more patience in trying to use his Viking army to scout. Had a pretty interesting standoff there between the Vikings in the air and siege tanks on the ground. Both players have a very similar opening, very similar build order to start off the game. Jimpo last game favoring the siege tank Vikings, so we'll see whether or not this game, being down 2-0, he decides to change up his build and maybe catch DeMusliM by surprise. But looking at the production tab, their timing is pretty uncanny, or maybe not for top level players, but having very similar builders. We'll see whether or not Jimpo decides to do anything different this time. But barracks going down both sides, and DeMusliM here choosing to build some of his supply depots possibly in this direction to what I'm thinking is walling off a little bit here in case Hellions come in, maybe expecting Jimpo at this point to kind of come in with some early harass, so this could protect his SV line, forcing everyone to come around and choke off there. So we have a mirror look at these SCVs. They're pretty much identical on both sides, so going to get the scouts in, and yeah, hopefully we'll see Jimpo try to pull off something maybe a little different this time, or we'll see Jimpo do something pretty cool. So Jimpo running around with his SCV in here, DeMusliM playing some ring around the barracks on his side, keeping their scouts alive. Neither really have anything yet, so both of them realizing that they're playing their own doppelganger. Jimpo adding some insults by stealing a mineral and then stabbing that one in the back, but deciding that, you know, he just doesn't really like stabbing other SCVs in the back. Marine comes out, Jimpo's scout is gone. Now Jimpo favors these supply depots on the edges to give him a little bit more sight, give him a little bit more warning. Didn't really work out for him in the last game, I think. He lost a lot of supply depots on the edge. DeMusliM was able to pick those off because he had the Viking army and had a little bit more mobility than Jimpo. Jimpo was trying to run around with the siege tanks and really try to had a slower moving army. So we'll see what happens this game. And factory. You only really need to watch one player to know what the other one's doing. But here we go, something a little bit different, I guess. DeMusliM now throwing down a bunker. Didn't see him do it last game. I'm presuming that. Let's see, does he know? No, he doesn't. He hasn't really scouted out Jimpo at this point, so maybe thinking that Jimpo is going to put down a maybe do a fast rush with Marines or something. So getting some defenses in there and probably heading off the scouts soon. Jimpo right now in control of the tower with these two Marines, and placement of the bunker here so supply depots can go down on both sides in case something crazy is about to happen. So DeMusliM doing his swap, and let's see, both are pumping out siege tanks. So pretty much a mirror match except for this bunker at this point. Unit count, Jimpo slightly ahead with that one extra Marine, which means absolutely nothing at this point, giving up his tower for a second, and we'll see what's going to occur. Jimpo now building his command center, I presume. Yep, there it is. Hey, look at that. DeMusliM building his command center at the same time. It's like they are on the same wavelength. And Jimpo now swapping out his two Marines for thinking that maybe he's going to need them. Maybe he's going to need them for something. Starport here, and let me guess. Yes, Starport from DeMusliM as well. So seeing the 1-1-1 on both sides, favoring the tech. And oh, here we go. I think we're about to have some early game action. DeMusliM versus Jimpo in the battle of the SCVs. DeMusliM had first strike advantage. Will he? No, he decides to retreat. Both SCVs about to go down. DeMusliM decides to run away with his. Yeah, really exciting stuff going on there. And here we go. Going to switch up. Looks like he's going to go Mass Vikings again on his side. And doing the same thing. DeMusliM getting ready for the same thing. Jimpo probably, let's see, Production-wise, he has Siege being researched, DeMusliM going with the Viking. Second barracks here, both of them are done, about ready to go, and let's see, double Vikings coming out for DeMusliM. Getting his expansion down, moving it over, swapping it out. Here we go. First Viking out for DeMusliM. DeMusliM will use this Viking as a scout. Oh, looks like he ran another SCV in there to take out the weak one and left him to die. So here we go. DeMusliM comes in, realize he's getting shot, backs off. No, decides to, what's he gonna do here? Not gonna scout. Nope, he's gonna try to take out some SCVs. Don't know how much. Takes out one. But yeah, he's gonna get fried right now if he doesn't get out of there. Run, DeMusliM, run, and here we go. Jimpo's 2 Vikings about to take that out. So DeMusliM at this point still hasn't seen what Jimpo's up to, but given that he saw the units, probably has an idea that Jimpo's gonna go siege tank Vikings yet again. In the production tab right now, DeMusliM getting his stim, Jimpo getting his med back. Probably going to see a drop on the cliffs right here. Yes, we are. And DeMusliM not really ready for this. His tanks aren't really prepared for that.